Right everyone, welcome back to another video. The first one in over a year, I know, apologies for that. But at least we're coming back with a bang, and that bang is being trekking to Everest Base Camp. And I have to say that this trip was a lifetime dream of mine, one I weren't sure would come true, but it certainly has. Well, that's providing that we complete it, of course. But for you to find that out, you'll just have to kick up your feet with some popcorn. Meanwhile, I'll have to do all the hard work. So, just landed in the world's most dangerous airport. That was our plane. Looks like it's got the materials straight out the scrapyard. It was surprisingly not too bad of a ride. Slight turbulence, but the views was just like this all the way. And you're at the same altitude as the mountains. Just look directly to your left or right out the window. You don't need to look down. They're right there. Thrilled. Here comes our friends on a different flight. Very glad that didn't crash into the side of a cliff, because that's got like all our bags in it. I hate to be without them. A cool thing about the runway as well is it's slanted upwards towards us, because the runway is so short. So when you're coming into land, it slows the plane down a lot quicker, and when you're taking off, you can like take off with it's going fast enough to take off basically. And yeah, I didn't know that before, but after we landed, I was like, smart idea. So we've got one more plane that literally came in about 45 seconds after this one. Don't know if you can hear any of that, it's pretty loud. So yeah, and with this airport, cancellations are very expected, because if it's cloudy, planes cannot land. Hello, be friendly, it's a stray. I don't want to catch rabies, so won't risk it. This one's friendly, those wagging his tail already. I'm gonna risk rabies for you. Hello. Come here. Hey yo. Hey yo, good boy. Aww. Yeah, so cancellations are expected, and we had that yesterday, and today I was waiting at the airport for about 6 hours, and it's a bit, I don't know, you don't know what to expect, because we had 3 opportunities for flying, and if we couldn't fly on any of those, that'd be it. We wouldn't be able to like come here, and that would be so disappointing. And still don't know my way around, so I've lost the people I was with. It's our friendly stray dog.
There'll be dogs from the villages that
already. So we've just had some lovely authentic food. We are starting our trek now. First impressions, there's so much like character to this place. The children and the people play on the landing strip of the runway, and it's just insane. That would never fly at Heathrow, you'd get put in jail for 20 years. Look at this.
I'll take one of you first.
And I put my annoying walk.
So we got a sign here about information about Sagarmatha National Park. You get snow leopards, red pandas, tree species birds. You get the Mount Everest, Glaciers Valley. I'm not sure if we'll be walking through that, but I hope so. This sign as well. Attention trekkers, please do not let the dogs follow you. We have significant problems with dogs in our villages. Stop walking and wait for the dog to lose interest. It's not something I can do, I'm afraid.
You walk upstream for like 20 minutes, like off the beaten track, and you get to this huge one. That's the and then we like quite going all the way back, so we just hiked up the mountain, and we're at this like animal path.
But you know some of his roommates already and they've seen the That's good.
So it seems because it's such a humid climate here, everything is like temperate rainforest. I'd say the majority of trees are like conifers, but you've got a few other ones that aren't, like here for example. Beautiful scenery.
Oh yeah.
This is my absolute favourite place I've travelled to so far. I feel like it's the start of the journey, which it is. Explored a bit of Kathmandu yesterday. That was really cool. Got my drink stolen off me by a bloody monkey and had 2 attack me. Good fun, but yeah, just be careful. Hold on to your belongings, because that ain't the humans that are going to steal them.
Other things. When I was in Thailand, they have them there. Pretty cool. And Fiji too.
No, that looks like a fat landslide happened over there.
Can't you tell I just don't use my phone?
So yeah, you have a lot of these temples all around the country. Even here in the hillsides, they're everywhere. In Kathmandu, you get some that are constructed in the 1300s, or when some of the earlier ones. I think the rest about the 14 and 1500s, but all of them are pretty old. It is incredible. A few have been destroyed in earthquakes, but they all look pretty old still, you know. If they have to do a repair, it looks authentic. So yeah, it's really interesting, all the artwork. I'd assume this one here isn't too old, but yeah, it's really cool.
Well, she went to this seminar.
Hello.
Legs feeling alright? Yeah. What were you? Good. I'm just trying to identify the bird. I just saw. I think it was a yellow-breasted greenfinch, but don't know because it's too far away.
So I just had a chat with our tour guide. This whole valley here is the Khumbu Valley, and later on at as soon as we hit EBC, we will see the Khumbu Icefall, which is the riskiest part of trekking all the way up Everest, because the ice is constantly kind of flowing. It's very unpredictable. There's a lot of holes where if you fall down them, you're probably quite screwed. But yeah, I'm so happy we'll get to see that. I think it's so interesting. Yeah, it's just quite nice to know that everything here is the Khumbu Valley. Having an understanding of what's around you, it makes you appreciate it in a different way. It's good. So if you're ever on a tour, always ask your tour guide a lot of questions. Look at this bridge. I'm a huge fan of like shaking the hell out of a bridge like this. It's exactly what I'm gonna do when I'm halfway across it. I'm enjoying this so much. Some of like, you know, those times where you just get like pure happiness right now, and has been for like the past 2 hours. All right, let's find halfway, and I'm gonna shake this. There's not even water to fall in. If it breaks, well, I've like shaken it so much, it's like going really wonky.
I never used to try them, but then like Americans love it. So when I was in America, every time you feel ill or a bit tired, they'll just give you like joy straight away. So basically the fact that
So everything flowing in the river behind me all comes from the Khumbu Glacier. That's why it's got like the white / greenish coloration to it. So the Khumbu Glacier, I assume, is somewhere up there. I mean, it is going to be high, obviously, because it's frozen. Do I need to point out the obvious? You guys aren't that dumb. I'm so sorry for patronising audio.
Actually, my hair makes me sweat like
So the awesome thing about hiking here is you can hike with a stray every now and again. Hello. And they're super chill. Imagine if you could have this in the UK, man. Just walk with a stray dog for 20 minutes. Amazing.
Other people talking to what's going on?
It's a bit wobbly, this one. So that is our hiking for today, all done. I'm gonna go have a shower, grab some food. I'll show you the food. I don't know what we'll have. I think we'll have something authentic, but happy to have a rest. But like today has been fairly easy. I've only been walking. Oops, sorry, mate. What's past? I've only been walking 3-4 hours, I'd say. But yeah, it's been fun.
But I'm quite grateful because I can just go, oh yeah, it's on this for me.
So this is our food. We've got dumplings, potato and pasta, and some sauce. Looks good. Excited to eat it. Right everyone, good morning. Today we just had some breakfast in our tea house. That's our tea house, and it was scrambled egg, toast and sauteed potatoes. I think the sauteed potatoes are a bit weird for a breakfast, but you're on holiday so anything goes. Yeah, so this is the view. This is our tea house we stayed at. We came from this direction. We're going to be walking up there today. Got some beautiful flags, as you see, all throughout the highlands here. I'm looking forward to another beautiful day.
Dudgosi river means it's Nepali, the Milky River.
Yep.
Always color is like this.
Yep.
And this river is coming from the Khumbu Glacier.
That's awesome. It's really, really quite beautiful. Yeah. Is it freezing cold, I bet?
Pardon?
It's like freezing cold.
This over here is not freezing, but it's cold. Because
Okay.
yeah. And 2 weeks before, on this river is coming the flood. Because of some little bit higher place after the Namche Bazaar,
Yep.
just on the side, that village called in Thami.
Thami.
Somewhere in that mountains, one lake is explore.
Okay.
Explore means it broke
Rocks.
and then broken.
Oh, broke. Oh, I
broken.
see. Yeah,
And
yeah,
it's coming the flood
yeah. Right.
and destroy the one place.
Oh, like a
18 houses was
Destroyed.
destroyed.
so sad. It is absolutely beautiful scenery so far today. We've only been walking like half an hour at a push. Just got all of this. You got the White River, all the mountains up here. They are incredibly high. I mean, they're all over like 4,200, I reckon. Probably even higher than that, but my God, great country this. So all these like strips of flags that you see here, they all have like a prayer on each individual flag. It's a huge part of the culture here, and it's quite amazing. I'll try and get close up to one and show you an example. And as I'm talking about that, a waterfall has just appeared, and it's beautiful when it aligns. It's pretty cool. It looks a little bit like Aberfalls.
It's got nothing on Everest.
It's got nothing on Aberfalls. And literally a while after the waterfall, like 45 seconds, our first mountain with snow on it, just up there. That's when you know you're in the mountains proper. Yeah, I didn't expect it so soon, because all the ones here are still high, but there isn't a touch of snow. The view just keeps and keeps on giving. Snow-capped mountains, the river. This waterfall here is giving such a nice spray of water, proper cooling. Clear water as well. Anyone up for a swim? Yeah? I'm going for it. It's not cold? What? Oh, there's a rainbow. So here's like a close-up of the flags I was telling you about. There's like a prayer on all of them. Quite easy to read on the white one. Yeah, there's a prayer on every single one. Again, all throughout this place.
first can I get?
So this here isn't a yak. It's not a cow. It's a cross between a yak and a cow. It's a yakao. I honestly like thought we'd have a yak like carrying up all our stuff, but instead we just got like people doing it. They're carrying like 4 of our rucksacks on just like one person. They like carry it. So they're wearing like the rucksacks and they've got like a headband that sits on top of their head, and they carry it like that. It's impressive. So we've got a plant here. It definitely isn't suspicious whatsoever. I think it's invasive, but it grows on its own.
That is mad. But you could take some.
No, it smells enough.
Yeah, it doesn't really smell, does it? Yeah, everyone out the way. There's yaks or yakals coming up. That is a yak, isn't it? I think so. That is a yak, yeah. So they're like a lot chunkier. There's 3 of them.
Why did you stop with that?
Oh, the horns on that. They're big. Whoa. Yeah, so this is how they like carry our rucksacks. There's like 4 on this one, maybe 4 on that one, but they're big. This one is mine. Another 2 people's. I think they're like 30 to 40 like kilos each. So pretty hefty stuff. Props to the guys for doing it.
Would you like to see?
My friends, come on. Look at the photos of my friends.
There's no fridges on this side, it's on this side. Oh! Yeah. You say what's this?
You got a jump on the stand.
Good boy.
On the stand machine, you got a jump.
So we have like a checkpoint up ahead. I was pretty sure they were like army at first, but I think they were like just like people who work in the park, which makes a lot more sense. So on a walk we've come from the bottom of the valley, we're going around this, or no, through here, up the Khumbu Glacier, and then we hit a base camp here, and this would be the Khumbu Icefall, I believe, and that's Everest there. So pretty close.
Is it here? Here? That's it?
Yeah.
Right there.
And if you go up Everest, do you go up here?
So is this
Carol formation here. It's a this camp here, and this climb of the mountain.
Up this bit?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, when you look at it like that.
It would be so tempting just to head off from the group and just summit Everest. It's not going to happen, I'll die. So this is where we're stopping for food. Not a bad place if you ask me. It's got you know, an alright view, you know, just an alright view. Isn't anything crazy at all. It's f***ing wicked. Thank you ever so much.
It was like that in
in the
fried rice, chips, pasta. That food was so bloody good. They just fed and fed and fed us. Like, we got plated up our food, and then whilst we were eating it, they are like, would you like more chips? And we're like, yeah, of course. And then they come around again, would you like more rice? And we're like, yeah, of course, I'm pretty full, but yeah, let's go. Then come around again, would you like more pasta? And you're like, I'm getting really full, I'm not gonna say no. And came around again with more chips, and so on and so on and so on. So it's very safe to say everyone is stuffed. So up until so like when we had food, it's been predominantly flat with like gradual incline. The rest of the day is pretty uphill. So I'm sure we'll smash it over the next few hours though. It looks like we have flat parts here and there, but it's not too bad. The climb isn't too bad, you just crack on with it, you're good. Just it's a bit hot, so that's the only downside to it. But it's enjoyable. So we've just been grinding up it for 10 minutes, honestly, weren't that long. We've hit one flat part, and I reckon a bit further up we'll get a view of what's behind all these trees, which would be absolutely amazing. Now it's just time to have a big swig of water.
Not very good at that.
That is the view that gets from climbing. So we've just come up here, one more huge climb.
No, I haven't seen them.
But they always end in like a break area. So yeah.
Don't come and take it.
Oh, is he doing a wee? He's doing a wee. I'll show you the view in a second then. Look at these lads, just being lads. So that's our view. Worth the climb, and it will just get better and better. So what I'm walking on now is the tallest suspension bridge in the area. Pretty long and pretty tall as well, but we'll have a look halfway across it when we'll be at our highest. Yep, pretty high up. Look at this viewpoint. It's absolutely worth it. We have come down this path, through there, and even further down. There's a bridge somewhere beyond those trees. That's what we've come up. This is our Choose a Challenge tour guide. He's done all the walking we've done today and yesterday. Just today. Hello.
Serious.
Yeah, I was saying. You should go, right, let's do this.
Do you know what I did last night as well? I found a great karaoke bar. 3 o'clock I got in.
Really?
To pick up my bags, get go to the airport, then get straight on my flight. I'm just running on fumes.
Right everyone, I'm going to leave that episode there. I really hope you have enjoyed, and I assume if you've made it here, you probably have. If so, slap that like button, and if you'd like to see the next episode, make sure to subscribe. And in the meantime, you can check out some of my other content, there's plenty there. Alright, see you guys soon, and have a wonderful day.